5 things to remember when you're touring Europe. So, you're about to tour Europe. Here are some things that you should know. First tip today is currency. Remember, you're coming to Europe where in the UK they use the pound. In the mainland of Europe they use the euro. But there's also places like Switzerland, Scandinavia, Czech Republic. They all use different currencies. Make sure you get the right one. Tip number 2 is power. Remember, in the UK they use one style adapter, mainland Europe they use another. But yet again, Italy, Switzerland and some other places use different connectors. So make sure you've got the right one for the job, and make sure your power rating's right on your gear. Don't want to mess that up. Third tip today is to remember where you are. There's some places that would get offended if you said something different when you're in their presence. For instance, you don't want to say like "Thank you Germany" when you're in Austria, because those two countries don't see eye to eye, which can be a problem. So you should probably just make sure, like that old adage, before you walk on stage, above your head you should look up on the entrance and say, "Oh right, we're in Munich, right, good evening Munich, not Milan, Munich, get it right." Fourth tip today is that there are some countries that have very strict borders and you need vignettes, carnets, which are forms of insurance and road taxis that you've got to be aware of and you've got to be ready for, such as Switzerland. They're going to charge you tax on all merchandise that comes through. So you've got to make sure you've got a list of all the merchandise, how much it's worth, and then they're going to count it, they're going to tell you how much they think it's worth, then you pay for the tax on all these items. Only when you leave will you be refunded the tax for the ones you didn't sell. So you've got to make sure you pay by card, or else you get the Swiss francs back, which you don't want. And you've got to make sure you go through the same border entrance that you went in, or there's a lot of confusion. It can take hours and hours. I've heard a rumour somewhere that some bands hide all the merchandise, but that doesn't happen. Number 5 is the climate. Remember where you're going. Spain's going to be warmer than Scandinavia, so dress for it, be prepared, and make sure it isn't too much of a shock. Once had a band from Florida came over and they'd never seen snow before. So when they got to Germany and it was -10 and covered in snow, they were not ready. A swift trip to buy some jackets. Today's bonus tip. Remember, in Germany you have to pay to pee at the services. Most restaurants like McDonald's and stuff, you also have to pay because Germans like to pay to pee, but actually the toilets are a lot cleaner and a lot more welcoming compared to some of the service stops that you'll get across in Europe. Well, I'm going to throw it over to you guys again. If there's anything that you would like to know more about that I've mentioned today, stick it in the comments below. I'm going to check them out. I might make a video on whatever points you need clarified or built up on. Also, drop a hint, drop a tip. If you can reinforce anything that you'd like to have known, that you'd like everybody else to know, then that's cool. Got to help each other.